So a lot of the questions that motivate me are questions that are drawn from my own experience while I was growing up in the Philippines. So for instance, back in college, I worked as an intern for our congressman. I began to realize that a lot of the patterns of the distribution of the congressional funds are not really driven by need or the preferences of the constituents, but are actually driven by politics. In particular, in the Philippines, because patron-client relationships is the norm, money tends to go where the congressman, my congressman, has a political connection, a mayoral partisan ally, instead of places that really needed the money. So these types of questions are questions that have broader implications for our understanding of distributive politics. I am merely using the Philippines as a case study to draw insights and advance our understanding of why politicians behave the way that they do, generally speaking. I think it's important for us to understand how the behavior of these political actors, politicians, bureaucrats, voters, how they impact governance outcomes, because if we don't, then think about the resources that are being put into the entire development agenda in the global south. Billions of dollars of money are being funneled into these countries every year. And if we are spending this money inefficiently because we are not changing the perverse behavior of these political actors, then we're not really making advances in our efforts to improve the world. And so I think by trying to understand political behavior, trying to understand how institutions and all their opportunities and constraints are shaping the way they act, we can begin to understand what types of policies can be designed to actually encourage good behavior and discourage perverse behavior. I think what gives me hope are actually the students that I see come into my classes and take my course, because many of them are coming from the global south, countries in Southeast Asia, Latin America, and these are students who are eventually going to become the key political agents that will take important positions when they go back to their home countries. And I see them learning the tools, the analytical tools, the insights that we teach them at the School of Global Policy and Strategy, and I see them begin to reshape the way they see the world in a way that is actually helpful in terms of thinking about what are the drivers of the problems that we see in their home countries, and then how we can start thinking about realistic policies to respond to these problems.